Hi, this is Chris
and Katherine
from Lightwood Games. We want to show you a bit more about Word Puzzles by POWGI, which is a new puzzle game coming out on Nintendo 3DS and Wii U next Thursday in Europe. That's Thursday the 28th of January. And shortly after in North America. We don't have the release date yet, but we're hoping we'll hear very soon when that's going to be. So we made a video last week showing you how the amiibo support worked in this game. We're going to show you a bit more about the different puzzles that come in it that are just included as puzzle content for you to solve. There's hundreds in six different types of puzzles. So let's just jump into Word Maze. We're demoing this on the Wii U version today, so you've got it in glorious high definition. It is actually exactly the same game on the two consoles,
identical.
Exactly the same. And for that reason, we've decided that if you buy one copy, you get the other for free. So it's on a cross-buy.
Yes.
If you buy the 3DS version, your linked Nintendo Network ID will let you download the Wii U version free of charge.
Yes, indeed.
Which we thought was a pretty good thing to do. So we're into Word Maze, which works like a wiggly word search, is how we describe it.
Word search, yes.
In this case, go on.
You can see the doctor is already highlighted, and the next word is going to be farmer, which I can see there. So you're making a path through all of the letters. Oh, it's not that E, it's that E. Path through all the
Continuous
letters.
path.
Continuous path.
You can only move up, down, left and right from the previous letter. And the correct solution uses every letter in the puzzle exactly once.
Yes.
So you'll see that when we get to the end of this, by spelling a number of jobs, that being in the category in the top left corner, we will have used every square in the puzzle.
There we go.
Okay, you took 55 seconds to do that one.
Well, there was a pause at the beginning.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you want to try the next one? Not that it's a speed test.
No.
Oh, this one's a bit bigger as well. More jobs, surgeon. So there are, I can't remember how many categories we did. It'll show us in a minute, but there are 6 different word mazes in each category. So this is the jobs section, and so then when you've done one category, you move on to the next, get a bit of variety. But it will not show you the words you're looking for unless you ask for a hint. So let's do that. You pull both those ZR, ZL trigger buttons together.
Those two. No.
And it shows you the list of words you're looking for in alphabetical order, so it's not the order you trace through the puzzle. But if you're getting stuck or just want it to be a little bit easier, that's the way you can make a word maze easier to solve. There's only 5 words hidden in this one. What are you waiting for? It's architect. Down.
It's that way.
There we go.
Oh. Sorry.
You'd seen chef and couldn't get past it, hadn't you? Yeah.
You can see the end of the puzzle, not the beginning.
So that's how Word Maze works.
And there are a few pages of puzzles there.
60 categories, 6 puzzles in each. It's a lot of word mazes.
It is a lot of word mazes.
Okay. Mixups is an anagram game, but it's a very tricky anagram game because 3 words are all jumbled together at the same time.
Yes.
And it doesn't tell you what the words are. It can't tell you what the words are. It's an anagram game. That's the answer. It tells you a category to give you a clue. So in this case, boys' names. So you're going for Jack. Jack is one of them. But although it locks in a word when you've got one, it doesn't necessarily contain all the words that you see. So you might have seen a different name in there. Keith? No, Keith is not one of them. Because there is only one way to use all of the letters exactly once to make 3 words.
It was a good demonstration. Kevin was the answer, not Keith.
Try another one. Again in the boys' names category.
One.
Okay, so we can explain the hint feature in this as well.
Yes.
So if you get stuck, you can pull the it's Eleanor, isn't it?
It's Eleanor,
the 2 trigger buttons. Pull the 2 trigger buttons, and it will reveal the first letter of one of the words. Do it again, and you can get another one. You can go up to 3 hints before the hints run out. And hopefully that will give you a bit of a clue if you're getting stuck on one of the puzzles as to where to look first.
David. There we go. That's Mixups.
That's how Mixups works.
And again, you've got 60 categories.
60 categories of those. 6 in each.
Yep.
And that's a lot of Mixups.
A lot of Mixups. One word next.
One word is a word search puzzle with just one word to find. They are organised into groups based around famous quotes, or not so famous quotes sometimes. In this case, Francis Bacon said, "It is something to something and be something." Each of those words is hidden in a word search.
Impossible.
I found it. It looks
it.
like the word impossible. It is impossible to, I'm going to say love.
It looks like love, I agree.
But if you didn't know, you could pull the hint buttons and it would actually tell you what the word is you're looking for.
which is useful when you don't know what the phrase
Yes.
is. Ah, there it is.
Or-
There it is. There it is.
Sometimes the words can be tricky to spell. I mean, it's clearly wise. I wonder where it is in that big grid of words.
Yes, this is what happens when I choose one I don't know the answer to. I
Yeah.
actually have to look.
We're actually solving this on the fly. I've seen it. And I don't have a stylus, so I use my finger. What we didn't say is this is entirely a gamepad game on
Yes,
Wii U. It's all stylus driven, all gamepad. You can play it off TV. You don't need to see what's on the television screen. But you can put the TV screen on so everyone can join in and help you if you like, or if you just prefer to see it on a larger screen. But as we said, it's identical to the 3DS game because it's just a touchscreen game. You're off and away with another quote by William Blake, The Road of Excess.
Probably.
Good luck finding
My
that
word,
one.
that's a large
That's
puzzle.
a confusing grid, isn't it? So that's the thing with these puzzles is even though there's only one word to find, sometimes it's really tricky to spot them because it looks like you're seeing the same word over and over again and it's very distracting.
Yes.
So, shall we go back to the menu and move on, having
Yes.
demonstrated one word and you don't have to don't have to attempt to find that one. So, 60 categories of
yeah.
one word. There's
60
4,
quotes.
5, 6 words in each one.
Yeah.
It's a lot of words to find. Just tap on the stats button in the bottom corner. So, it tracks your progress in each of the games. But you'll notice on the right it shows how many hints you've used. So we were using hints there just to demonstrate. We'd never use them otherwise.
Yes,
Apart from in
obviously, except
circles,
apparently in
apparently.
circles.
So that's your incentive to not use hints, is that goes on your permanent record, so to speak. You can never get rid of them.
Okay.
Okay, what about flowers? Go on, explain how flowers puzzle works.
How flowers puzzle work? There are a number of words which all which are 6-letter words, which all have the middle 2 letters the same,
Yes,
and you put the pairs of letters around the flower to make the words.
exactly.
Yes.
So, a 6-letter word with ET in the middle, and containing those letters in that order, sort of.
Which might be a beetle.
Could be, but it won't tell you until you've put all 6 combinations in to see if it's right.
Ghetto. Oh, that's good.
Maybe pretty is one of them.
Oh, pretty sounds good.
Poetry. Does this leave us with 2 words? Sketch
Sketch.
and teeter.
And teeter.
Okay, so we've put the easier ones at the start of the category, where generally if you see a word it's probably going to be right, but as these get harder there's more confusion with pairs of letters that could go at the beginning or the end, or they get mixed up with each other, and if you make one word you can't solve the rest of the puzzle because you have to make 6 words to get through it. So, cherub
Yes.
and...
Clergy.
oh yes.
And swerve.
Yep.
A verse. Overly. And pierce.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yay.
Okay, so that's how flowers puzzle works. There's no hints in that one.
No.
We couldn't really think what else to give you. I mean, you could just brute force it if you get stuck, I imagine, rather than thinking about it. You just tap, 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 and you'll get there in the end. But what have we got? 120 of those.
120 of those.
120 of those. Lots of flowers.
Lots of flowers.
Circles puzzles. It's another anagram puzzle, but slightly different this time. Oh, I've solved these in a random order.
No,
We're on
it's-
page
it's-
2.
we're on
Okay,
page 2,
I'm
but
gonna
I'm going back to
start
page
from the beginning
1.
that you probably know the answer to
Yeah.
already. Okay. It tells you that there are 3 connected words. It does not tell you the category unless you get really stuck and ask for a hint. 3 connected words, and 1 letter is missing from all of the words. Now, where they overlap, so each word is contained within a circle,
Yes.
and there are letters that overlap between each of them. I seem to remember that this is fruit,
Yes, I agree. It's
and
fruit
so with an A in the middle, you can make apple
in that circle.
and pear and orange. Seems easy, doesn't it?
It does. It does seem easy
It gets very tricky, this one.
until you're faced with one you don't know. But we should demonstrate the hint feature.
Yes, okay, demonstrate the hint feature. So, 3 connected words. Again, we don't know what they are. What is the first letter of the first word? It's a J, okay? Then the next hint tells you it's an S. The next hint tells you it's another S. Okay, and then
If
once
you're
you've done
really
that,
stuck-
yeah, if you're really stuck, you can ask for another hint, and it tells you that the category is clothing. Oh, it's a jacket. And once you've got the K, then the rest of the words should fall into place. That is how circles puzzle works.
It is.
120 of those as well.
Yep.
Lots of circles. I think the first few you'll whiz through and then they start to get quite tricky. But we won't spoil the surprise. Crossovers look like crossword puzzles.
Little tiny baby
They
crosswords.
only have 1 letter missing. And there's a choice of 4. So, in this case, It could be lend or lude or lead, going down, inner or infer. So it's going to be inner and lend. And then, yep, I agree.
Do you? You
Yes,
agree
I'm
with
just
me?
going to let you get to the end of the
Sink
puzzle.
and lens.
So there are 5 puzzles in this category, and this relates to a cryptic style crossword clue. So we get there, and the clue is tearjerker, and you make the answer out of the letters that you found during the course of the puzzle. The answer is onion. Very clever. Do you want to do another one of those?
Go on, I'll do one more.
Okay. So 6 letters
Recent
in here.
face. Spot on boat.
There are no hints in this one. Instead, what it does, it counts the mistakes, because it looks very easy. It's multiple choice, 1 of 4. If you just go through and bash all the answers, it's going to count your
Yeah, so
mistakes on the stats page. And again, they're on your permanent record. You don't want to do that, because when you share your stats page to Miiverse, you want to say, no hints, no mistakes, I'm really good. Okay, so sign of things to come. Zodiac.
Yep.
There we go. And that's how crossovers works.
Yep. So there's 60 of those again.
Yep. With some number between 4, 6, 7, something like that in each one.
Yes.
It's a lot of crossovers.
Lots of crossovers. And that's how all the different puzzle types
That's
work.
it. Of course, we've got amiibo support in the Wii U version as
You
well.
want me to show an
Yeah.
puzzle again, don't you? Just prove it works on the
So-
Wii U version as
right,
well.
I've got Cuddles here. A Yarn Yoshi amiibo called Cuddles.
I hope so.
There we go.
Cuddles.
Helps that I told you the name, doesn't it?
It did help quite a lot.
Cuddles. We can use hints in this as well.
I could,
But
but I
you
can
better.
see that it's Cuddles Day Parade!
Oh,
Which sounds very
excellent.
fun.
Yes, it does. Okay, so that features in there as well. That, I think, covers it, really.
It does. If you have any questions about any of the puzzle types, feel free to ask. We'll do our best to answer them.
We are taking this game to an event next week, which is quite exciting.
Yes.
Street Pass London. Look it up on Facebook or the internet, I'm sure you'll find it. We are going to be there. We're going to be playing Word Party with people as well. We're in a tournament of that, but we're also taking this game. It's only going to be out a couple of days, so no one will have seen it yet. We'll be showing it to people, inviting them to bring their amiibo, scan it. If you come along, bring an amiibo, scan it, solve a puzzle, you could win a prize.
Yes.
So if we get to see you there, that would be fantastic. If not, talk to us on the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Miiverse. Hi, Miiverse.
Yes.
And we'll see you soon.
Yep.
Bye for now.
Bye.